Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. It is another fine day, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about Python Patrol Officer from G.I. Joe Classified. Okay, so I have a long story with Python Patrol. I will try to keep it brief. Way back when I was, you know, collecting G.I. Joe and had them in my room, and one day, this was where my house got broken into, and you would not believe it, my Joes got stolen. I'm not joking. Seriously. Not all, a good chunk. It was they obviously weren't in the house very long because it was like a few really select Joes, my Viper, my a lot of the army builders, Major Blood was one of the big characters that they got because they didn't have all my Joes out. They didn't go through anything. I had them out sitting on my dresser, and I was a little older at this point, so it was like I would pull them out and kind of, display. I play with them a little bit, and then, but yeah, a lot of my Cobra officer, my Cobra trooper, it, I had just bought an Alley Viper. Yeah, I mean those were gone. So the Alley Viper at the time, it was that time when the Alley Viper was released. I was easy enough to replace. But I had a problem with my Cobra officers and Vipers. Crimson Guard was gone too. So there's a small store called Magic Mart. About 30 minutes from my home. And it was the only place I'd ever seen Python Patrol. And so what I did was I went over there, I grabbed up a bunch of the Python Patrols with my payday, and took them back to the house. And this was one of them, this Python Patrol. They pretty much substituted for my Python, for my regular Cobra troopers after that. Until I found a time, I did find a friend of mine who he had a collection he was selling off. I got to replace my Cobra officer and troopers with that, and Vipers, etc. So, yeah, I mean that was a bit, but I mean it was a very frustrating moment. I mean, who breaks into your house and steals GI Joes right off your dresser? I mean, sir, just totally took them right off the dresser. It didn't go into my parents' room and look for my mom's jewelry. Not that she had any real fine jewelry in that room. I mean, it was like hidden, very well hidden. I knew where the jewelry was, but nobody else did. And I'm not saying because my mother's still alive, somebody might break into her house. But yeah, they didn't do that. They didn't look through my dad's office trying to find, money or anything. There's no money there. We weren't rich. It was weird. It was really weird. It was that. There was a few comic books stolen too. That was another disappointing part. But yeah, a few comics stolen, and I mean it was literally just comics that were sitting on the bed. My mom said I was crazy until she found a couple things. She realized a couple things were missing for her too, and then it was like, wait a minute, and it was dash and grab, seriously. But yeah, that's my memories of Python Patrol. So yeah, when I got that set of Recondo and this guy, I was like, how do I feel about that? And I had really purposefully avoided this guy for a while. Not, I just didn't want to go all in on classifieds, really, was what it was. And I mean, Python Patrol, that's going deep. That's going deep. And I didn't want to go that deep. But with the opportunity to buy Recondo, he came with it. Okay, fine. And I mean, he's got the same equipment, aka the scope, pistol, another gun with a holster in the back, and a knife. What pretty well equipped for a for a regular trooper, right? And he's got air magazine. I did notice there's a place in the back of the belt, and I assume that's for the scope there, but I don't see a reason to put it in there. There's nothing else to put in, so yeah, I just keep the scope on the AK. I don't hate the figure though. I mean, it's not terrible. And actually, after I got him, I got to looking at him and I said, this might go well with another yellow-based troops. I mean, I'm thinking about it. It's not the same yellow, for sure. I'm pretty sure the yellow in the original was much brighter. but they're not the same yellow. They're not bad. You know, I might make this like a ground trooper for the swarm or something. And I'm sure there are Joe fans whose heads are exploding right now. Oh well, my Joes are 3 3/4, man. My action force is 6 inch, so there you go. I do have a separation of the two, but there is a bit of crossover potential. Action force to augment my classified. I buy classified to augment my action force, and I like it that way. So I do like this figure a lot better than I thought I would. I still am not sold on Python Patrol on a 6 inch scale. I mean, I'm not going to seek them out. If I run into a deal, somebody says, here, this is a deal, like just like this, a package deal of something I want with something from Python Patrol, I'm not going to refuse it. Army Builder is an Army Builder, man. You can do just about anything with an Army Builder. So I would say give this, about the same as the previous one. I mean, it's about 4 stars. It's a good enough figure. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. And that will wrap up my review of Python Patrol Officer. Don't forget to like and subscribe.